Here I go overthinking things again. You're seeing anxiety at its highest state. Wanting to be a content creator and then realizing you have such heavy anxiety that you overburden yourself and your ADHD overwhelms you. That is my daily existence. Hello everybody, my name is Caleb and welcome back to the Dungeon Pizza channel where we're doing villain videos. And we're going to do the Crawler today, which is like a 3-part entity: the children, the hungry, and the crawler. Remember, when we were looking at these videos, either on TikTok or on YouTube, these are villains that are just made for you guys, that we have already used in our campaigns, and are basically just fun concepts that you can create into your own little thing. Today, we're going to do the Crawler. The Crawler is an entity, or a villain that is based off Fable 3's villain, the Crawler. And I love that narrative so much when I played it the first time when I was growing up as a wee teen, that I really wanted to do it again. And I wanted to make it into something D&D related. The campaign we made was a Fable campaign, and I did it mostly for my friends because they said they wanted to play D&D. We haven't played D&D in a bit, so I was like, all right, let's do it. So we do it, and we create a few characters, and I knew that I wanted the Crawler to be the kind of the BBEG for the most part when I was playing it. We had a whole bunch of characters, a whole wacky crew, and we all went to Aurora at the end of the campaign to help Miliana, who my friend Janelle was playing, defend her homeland against this entity called the Crawler. Now, everything all came together from a previous campaign where we used an entity called the Children, a dark entity birthed from the evil below, the soil of the Shadow Realm. From Orstera, which is one of our worlds, we basically used the transference of one of our previous players to transfer that entity over to Albion, in a sense of, I'm protecting my planet, so here you go, your planet's doomed. Using a previous character that we have already basically designed to be a villain at some point, Giovanni, a mage from the Sky Orphans. So, we use that for an invasion on Albion. And in Albion, the children started to form into something weirder, something that adapted to its surroundings. From the depths of the shadows to the forefront of nightmares, craft your villain, shape your story. At the end of the day, the Crawler only wants one thing: to snuff out all of light. And in the sands of Aurora, where there's nothing but sun, light, and energy, it will destroy it. It will devour it. Darkness will reign, and your eyes, those disgusting bulbs of joy that reign in your skull, will be devoured. Now, I'm going to try something different with this video. I'm actually going to try to include clips to show you guys exactly what happens instead of my big boisterous voice. I want to try to get into the editing portion of this a lot more. The more I do this, the more easy commentary will come to me, and then the more I can produce quality content for you guys. But first, it's going to be bumpy. It's going to be a bumpy ride, and we're going to get there, okay? But craft your villain, shape your story. The Crawler is an entity that is one that can shape your entire world. It doesn't even require that much thought or energy. It's actually rather easy to use this villain, as it only wants to do one thing: devour the light.
How to love is the same as die.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
As he says that, you see a vision. You stop in your tracks as literally right in front of you is her face. I swear that as you reach out, it's almost as if you're touching her again. And just as much as it feels like you are, it turns into shadow.
Oh, how to love is the same as dying.
It's not real.
You're right, it's not real.
None of it's real. He's toying with you on purpose.
But he is so gonna die for that.
Yeah,
Yes.
and that's valid, but you can't just stop. We have to keep going so we can find it and stop it.
As you can see using clips from Fable, the Crawler does not care. It is a very scary entity. Very simple and easy to use. And that's what's so great about it. It's simple. You can understand it. It only wants one thing. And finding a way to defeat an entity that knows what it wants, instead of a villain that has 2,000 different thought ideas about how to destroy the world. It's not looking for world destruction. It wants to devour everything. But in it wanting to destroy the light itself, it is destroying everything else. If you destroy all the light in the world, snuff out the sun, snuff out every bit of brightness, it's nothing but dark. What happens to the people? What happens when you snuff out their joy? Devour it. What do they become? What if he wins? What if he loses? What is your hero's reaction to each condition? As a DM, it is your responsibility to understand what your party's goal is, what they want to accomplish, each individual member, and craft a villain that shapes their narrative. I wish you luck. I wish me luck. I have a lot of developing I have to do for my own stuff. They recently encountered Vecna, an entity I wasn't planning on using for my campaign, but he is a villain that I will start crafting here in front of you guys, as I don't do villains like it's written in Wizards of the Coast because I find that to be rather bland and boring. It's nothing against people who prefer that, because a lot of people can actually make those into something more interesting. I just like to be a little bit more creative, spread positivity and joy. We're all just trying to make it out here, and see you in the next one. Bye.